this what you want now? Feels like you're looking for something better.
Hello, good people. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful, amazing ladies and gentlemen, truth seekers, health seekers from around the world. Welcome to this video. This is a good video because we're talking about how to have muscle mass as a raw vegan, how to optimize the raw vegan diet for muscle mass. Okay, this is something I'm particularly good at and something I'm particularly passionate about. I have incredible insights that I'm going to share with you in this video. Not just how to eat raw vegan, not just how to thrive as a raw vegan, but how to look badass, how to look like a fitness model as a raw vegan. You know, the bottom line is that I am good at everything I do. I was just thinking about this today while I was at the gym. When I was really into personal self-expression and using clothing and costuming as like a part of my self-expression in my late 20s and 30s, I started a clothing store, a costume store that was extremely successful. I was making like $600,000 a year from my costume store at the peak of its success. I ran it for about 6 years. And that was because my self-expression was like the cutting edge of my personal development at that time. Now at this time, I'm 48 years old, and the cutting edge of my personal development is diet, lifestyle, and the spiritual growth, the spiritual awakening of diet and lifestyle discipline. And that includes working out for me and in having incredible mindset, entrepreneurship, being, self-employed, and I'm good at it because I'm good at everything I set my mind to. So for me, being a raw vegan is no thing. It's just part of what I need to do to accomplish my goals. And I think that's one of the keys to remember. If we want to be successful at anything, building muscle as a raw vegan, staying raw vegan, having any success as a raw vegan, as a leader in your own life, it's because you are at that particular growth edge of your development. And you're going to find the ways that you need to grow and learn, because that's what we're doing here on this planet, ladies and gentlemen, is we're growing and we're learning. Now, if you want to know how to master a raw vegan diet, I have a free video course in the description. You just click on the link, you sign up with your name and email, you can unsubscribe. I will never send you spam. I am giving away a free video course on exactly how to go raw vegan. I answer all your questions. Go in the description box and check it out if you want to know more. But right now, we're going to talk about how to have muscle mass, how to eat a raw vegan diet for optimizing muscle mass. And it's so easy. Wait till you hear how simple this is. Okay. Bottom line, the hardest part of this whole thing is eating enough calories, because if we're going to have muscle mass, we actually have to gain weight. Say we're skinny, say we're underweight. Okay, I personally am 48 years old. I'm 6'2", and I'm about 200 pounds right now. Okay, but when I first went raw vegan and I had to go through my detox symptoms, I got down to 150 pounds. As a 6'2" man, I was very skinny. I was underweight, but I didn't care because I had to detox my gut. I had to detox out my fluids and my cells. It didn't matter how skinny I got or how underweight I got because I knew I was going to rebuild. So I've put on 50 pounds of body mass since I went raw vegan. How about that? Well, how have I done it? Well, if you're going to put on 50 pounds of muscle mass and body mass in general, you've got to eat, okay? Number one thing, eat. Eat calories. Keep it raw. I've been 100% raw. Okay, so you actually have to gain weight. Excuse me. And lifting weights optimizes those calories into the right places of your body. If you want to look and feel like $1 million and look like a fitness model, you lift weights and eat enough calories to gain weight. That combination is going to just make you look amazing. Now, I go to the gym, so I'm going to just share really quick. I've got muscle mass. I've got broad shoulders. I've got triceps. I've got biceps, I've got upper chest muscles here. I've got lower chest muscles here. I'm 200 pounds, okay? And I'm raw vegan. So how do we do this? All right, let me get into the details here. It comes down to macros. Macros are the key. Most people don't know what macros are. So if you're one of those people that says, what is a macro? A macro is simply a protein, a carbohydrate, or a fat. Those are the three macros: proteins, carbs, and fats. And we want to understand what percentage of our daily calories are proteins, carbs, and fats. So I shoot for a general guideline of 65% carbohydrates, 20% fats, and 15% protein. So that's 65% of my daily calories coming from carbohydrates, 20% of my daily calories coming from fats, and 15% of my daily calories coming from proteins. So you have to have a tracking app. I recommend you download Chronometer or MyFitnessPal. Both of those are online. Both of those are free. You put it on your phone and you just keep a diary of your total calories for the day, your total food diary. That's going to just give you how many calories you're eating and what your macro breakdown is, okay? If you shoot for a general guideline, and it shifts from day to day, this isn't an exact thing, 65, 20, 15, like I said, plus you eat enough calories for your body to grow, then you're going to have optimal muscle mass. You're going to have an optimal body. Hallelujah. So most people say to me, what's a raw fat? People don't even know what a raw fat is or a raw carb. So let me just briefly share a little bit about what a raw carb, a raw fat, and a raw protein is. Okay, raw carbohydrates are the simplest and easiest, of course, because we're talking about fruit. My favorite food, fruit. I eat fruit in abundance. I eat 65, sometimes more, % of my total daily calories from fruit. That's a lot, okay? So that's also including non-sweet fruits like tomatoes and avocados and zucchinis and cucumbers and radishes and all the stuff in salads like vegetables. And of course, greens like spinach and lettuces and microgreens and sprouts. All of that is raw carbohydrate, okay? So fruit and salad, essentially. Now people say, what is a raw fat? Raw fats are the most important part here because simply by avoiding cooked fats and heated oils, we're like 90% of the way there to a raw vegan diet. 90% of the way there by simply avoiding cooked fats, heated oils. We don't saute vegetables in a pan with oil. No heated oil. If you just avoid all cooked and heated oils, you're going to end up like 90% raw vegan, okay? This is one of the simplest ways to do it. So what are some of the best raw fats to focus on? Well, of course, avocados are amazing. Everybody loves avocados. Also things like walnuts, almonds, sunflower seeds. But the best raw fats to focus on, what I focus on for my muscle mass, for my body mass, for being a 6'2" male who's 200 pounds, what I focus on are chia seeds, flax seeds, and hemp seeds. Why do I focus on those? I focus on those because they are particularly high in omega-3 fats, which we need to be healthy as vegans. We need to focus on omega-3s. And those are all particularly high in protein. So in the raw vegan world, fats and proteins come bundled. And believe it or not, even in the omnivore or cooked version world, fats and proteins come bundled. Think about like a piece of steak. Steak is very high in fat. Okay, so fats and proteins come bundled, and it's no different for us as raw vegans. By eating chia, flax, and hemp seeds, you're getting the best quality fats and the best quality proteins. And our body truly needs about 20% of our calories from fat, in my opinion, to have optimal body mass. Partly because the fats provide easier, denser calorie sources. Okay, so if we're going to try to gain some body mass or some muscle mass, if we're underweight and we want to look good and we want to look like a fitness model, we have to have a little bit more convenient of calorie sources. So that's where flax, chia, and hemp seeds come in. We can add them to our smoothies and get that protein and fat and easier calories. Now, let's talk about raw protein. Everybody says, what do you mean protein? Where do you get your protein as a raw vegan? Okay, look, I just dropped the most important thing you need to know to have good body mass and muscle mass as a raw vegan, which is that fats and proteins come bundled. Even though we track proteins, carbs, and fats as separate macronutrients, if you focus on 20% of your calories coming from high omega-3 sourced fats, raw fats, like I said, walnuts, chia, flax, hemp, sunflower seeds, like that, you will automatically fall in the range of 15% of your calories from protein. This is magic, okay? But there are specific ways that we can get raw protein that is more isolated. One of the ways is greens. Greens are high in protein, so we eat more greens, more sprouts. But we can also have superfoods like spirulina and chlorella, and even like maca root are high in protein. You know what else is high in protein? Is dates and bananas. So if you make a pre-workout smoothie with dates and bananas, you're getting quite a bit of protein just from that. Now, we're gonna just summarize really quick how you eat a raw vegan diet for optimal muscle mass. Eat calories, the very hardest part, and it's really the hurdle that everybody has a hard time getting past, which is eating enough to actually gain weight. Actually gain some weight. That means you have to track it and make sure you're gaining. Lift weights at the gym to help the body put that weight into the right places, chest and shoulders and biceps and booty and legs for women, right? And track your macros. Now, if you do that, eat calories, gain weight, lift weights, and track macros, you will have the body of a Greek god or goddess eating 100% raw. Also, in my free video course, I talk about all the protein sources. So this is how to go raw vegan, a start here guide. Everything you need to know to start a raw vegan diet and to be successful. This free video course of mine isn't just for people who are starting out. This would be even if you're in your first year as a raw vegan, or even you're into your second year as a raw vegan. What I share in my free video course is simple understandings all the way through advanced training and understanding. The course outline is 6 videos. Video number 1 is how do you start a raw vegan diet? Video 2 is where do you get your protein? Okay, protein. I have a whole video dedicated to how you get your protein as a raw vegan to optimize muscle mass. This is raw protein we're talking about. This isn't damaging your kidneys or creating acid waste in the body. No, this is raw, alkaline, whole food, okay? This is game changer stuff. That's video number 2. Video number 3 is I always have bad digestion when I go raw. This is the hurdle of getting past digestive weakness that most of us have. I've done it. I've gotten past digestive weakness. Video 4 is how do you not feel weak? Okay, because we often get lightheaded or feel weak or dizzy or things like that when we go raw. So this is getting past the understanding of detox and eating enough calories. It's a very, very good video to help people understand how to do this. Video 5 is how do we fight hunger and cravings? One of the most important topics for raw vegans. I talk about the gut microbiome and give you everything you need to know to get past hunger and cravings with 100% raw food on your journey to look like a Greek god or goddess fitness model, which who doesn't want that? And video 6 is won't I lose a lot of weight? Okay, people with weight concerns, weight issues, malabsorption issues, a whole video dedicated to absorption, utilization of food, gaining and losing weight. Okay, so these 6 videos come to you over the course of 6 days. You get 1 video per day for 6 days, completely free. I'm giving this away. This is my service to help raw vegans come up in the world because my selfish motivation is to help make leaders, to help train leaders. If you can do this, if you can follow my video course and watch these 6 videos, you will be in a high level of leadership. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm good at everything I do. It doesn't matter what I do. I'm going to apply myself, take my passion and the cutting edge of where I'm at in my life and my growth edge, and I'm going to share and generate and contribute in that space. That means I'm going to generate a business, I'm going to generate income, I'm going to serve people, I'm going to help people. I'm an entrepreneur dedicated to creating more leaders in the world, specifically in service to higher health, higher spiritual awakening, and higher consciousness. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. If you feel like you need more information, get my free video course because I cover all of the details that you're looking for 100%. Okay, much love to you guys, beautiful ladies and gentlemen from around the world. Thank you. I am so honored to be on this video with you today. And I'm so honored to be able to share the success and the information that I have as a successful raw vegan. So I hope you're having a great day wherever you are in the world. Much love. Subscribe to my channel, Raw Vegan Rising. Leave a comment. Sign up for my video course. You know, be a badass in your life. That's what I say. Claim it, grab it, and do it. Much love, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Is this what you